A technical wizard, a high-flying genius. Here comes Axiom.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, Axiom!
Well, as a child, Axiom was consumed by comic books and wondered if he could become a hero himself as a grown-up.
Is that even a grown-up? I think there's a kid under that mask.
Time to see if the calculations are correct for Axiom.
Roman Reigns, the leader of the Bloodline, has arrived.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
This is the man who unified the WWE and Universal Championships to become undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
It was a history-making WrestleMania moment, and this man has had many of those.
Here's a question. What has Roman Reigns done that isn't history-making?
I actually agree with you, Saxton, a man who has had an indescribable impact on this industry.
He's carved his legacy in stone. The Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the leader of the Bloodline, Roman Reigns in action here tonight.
Growing up in a sports entertainment dynasty, Reigns was never going to settle for mediocrity. He made that perfectly clear early in his career. Now, he's king of the mountain and will swat down anyone who dares climb to the summit.
Yeah, Corey, we'll see if Reigns can maintain that position or if he's going to take a tumble down the mountainside.
And he'll be taking on the superhero known as Axiom. For what he lacks in size, he more than makes up for in brains.
He's a nerd, Saxton. That's why you like him. He's probably sat at the same table during lunch.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
A beatdown on the big dog. Reigns has to turn the tide quickly. Big impact.
What a reversal by Reigns.
Uranagi. Man, oh man. And a stomp to the gut, too.
He's taking this to the floor now. Headbutt to the back of the neck. Blasted by a forearm. I imagine that when facing off against Roman Reigns, you're perhaps overly aware of the fact that the Bloodline is lurking around every corner.
Very true, Cole. Just the threat of the Bloodline is enough for Roman to get into the head of his opponents. But you can't take your focus off of Roman. If you worry too much about what the Bloodline might do, then the Tribal Chief already has you beat.
Ooh, bang! And I think we all know nothing good comes of fighting on the stage.
Case in point, nothing good happening right now.
It did not look like Axiom had a solution for that problem.
Roman just solidifying his position at the top with that kind of offense.
He's back into the ring. Setting up for something here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Oh, my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him. Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Rapid fires.
And a stop to the gut, too.
This is it. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
This Axiom is something special in my eyes. And the suicide dive. Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spinning in the face of danger. Axiom finds the golden ratio. And that took Reigns down. Cover.
Oh, he was almost finished.
Reigns kicks out at 2 9/10. The Tribal Chief stays alive.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this. Back of his neck. And the Tribal Chief being met with hostility there.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Up into the fireman's carry.
Shifts it back onto him. And Reigns is vulnerable.
Hook in the arm for a Fujiwara armbar.
Fujiwara armbar applied. Momentum is pivoted toward Axiom.
He's been keeping all of his focus on Roman Reigns, and the Tribal Chief has struggled to properly meet the onslaught.
Oh my God, what a move.
Elbows on the mark.
Just disrespectful.
Tossed into the corner.
Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not dead yet.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Shoulders down.
Kick out at 2.
Unbelievable presence of mind.
I thought he was unconscious.
A rare moment of frustration for Roman Reigns. The big dog thought this one was over.
Goodness gracious.
And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe.
Oh, man. Kick to the face.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Executed attack. Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. And he goes into the ring.
Roaring European uppercut. Boom, what an uppercut.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
Axiom finds the golden ratio.
Axiom might have him for the win.
2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
The Tribal Chief digging down deep and fighting through.
You might not respect his methods, but you have to respect his determination.
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail. Stop right in the gut. Momentum is pivoted toward Axiom.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange. Dodges.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Jawbreaker counter to get out of that. Forearm. I have to say, I feel like we're...
Are we going to see it? And just able to make it to the ropes. That was a close call.
Soaring.
Look out for it! Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that. Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
He steers clear of contact.
Climbs back inside. Oh, vicious headbutt. Climbing the turnbuckle now.
taking flight. Elbow drop to the heart.
And the cover for the win. And a strong kick out in one.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Get him into the corner. Superman punch.
And that can vanquish Axiom.
Makes a cover. And a kick out.
Are you sure that wasn't three? Just about as close as you can get.
It's not often.
Oh, Axiom finds the golden ratio. Unloading their best shot, lets more.
There's two. And that's it. Axiom is your winner.
Here is your winner, Axiom.
I'm still in shock.
This was definitely a grueling match for all competitors.
Call animal control. Someone just claimed Roman Reigns' yard here tonight.